Griffin. Hey, Miss Dorner.
Hey.
All right, so we are working on diving into place value and learning what to do with these rods and those hundreds flats. And so we're going to start by playing a game. Does that sound good, you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have these two dice here. This yellow one, that's going to be our ones place. And this red one, this is going to be our tens place. I'm going to roll it and we're going to build a number. And what I want you to do is build it with the blocks you have in front of you. Shall we roll?
Yes.
Let's do it. All right, oh, catch it. All right, so we have 12 tens and 7 ones. Go ahead and build that on your spot in front. All right, Miss Dorner, I like what you did there. Can you go ahead and explain to me and Miss Griffin what you have in front of you?
Well, the one thing that I saw right away is that we rolled 7 ones. So I pulled out 7 ones cubes. And then I was a little confused about 12 and how to do that. So what I did is I know one of these hundreds flats is actually 10 tens rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I added 2 more because 10 plus 2 equals 12.
Oh, so how would you say that number? Would you say like 12 tens and 7 ones, or how would you say that number?
Well, I would say, because I have the 100s flat, I would say 127.
Awesome job. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
All right, Miss Griffin, you have something different than Miss Dorner. Can you explain what you made for us?
Sure. So I started off with the ones, and I saw we rolled 7 ones, so I pulled out 7 one cubes, just like Miss Dorner, and I saw 12 tens, so I just counted out 12 10 rods, because if you go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, and I put the 7 with it, and it made 127.
Wow. How cool is it that you both built the same number, but it looks totally different? That was super fun. You guys did a great job. Let's do another round. I'm gonna roll our dice, remember. Tens place, ones place. Let's go. Wow, we landed on 11 tens and 12 ones. That's a little tricky, ladies. Do you think you can figure it out?
I think so.
I think we can.
All right, let's see it. All right, it looks like we're ready to check out what you ladies built. Let's start with Miss Dorner again.
So we rolled 12 ones, so this time I pulled out 12 ones and 11 tens. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tens.
All right.
So 11 tens and 12 ones.
11 tens and 12 ones. Awesome job. All right, Miss Griffin, show us what you got.
Sure. So I saw I had 12 ones, but I know that if I put 10 of the ones cubes together, I can make a 10 rod. So I have 1 10 rod and then 2 leftover ones. And then I know also that if I put 10 10 rods together, I can make a hundreds flat. And I had 1 10 rod left over, so I have 122.
Very cool. Miss Dorner, do you think it would have been easier to do it that way?
I do, because it's much easier to see what my 3-digit number is over there. So I'm going to try. Okay, so 10 tens rods is the same as 100. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, so they match up. So that's like 100, and I have 1 left over.
Awesome.
And if I look at my ones cubes, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I put all of those together, they also equal 10 with my 2 cubes. So I also have 122.
Very cool. So, Miss Dorner, one thing you said that was really cool is the number 122. Because if I look at what I rolled and write it down, you know what I get? 1,112.
That's not the same.
Totally not the same. And here's why. My tens, I have 11 tens. So if I count by tens 11 times, let's see what number we get to. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. so let's write that out. We have 110. That's what 11 tens is equal to. And then I know 12 ones is equal to 12 ones. So I have 110 and 12 ones. Now let's add it together. What's 0 plus 2?
2.
2. What's 1 plus 1?
2.
2. And what's 1 plus nothing?
1.
1. So that is how we get our 122, which is the same thing both of you built. That was really tricky. You guys did awesome.
That was a fun one.
Do you ladies know why we call these base 10 blocks?
No.
No? So it's actually pretty cool. So it's called base 10 because our whole number system goes around tens. So take a look at this. We have some ones here. And I have 10 ones laid out in a line. What does that look like?
Looks just like one of these rods.
That's exactly right. It takes